Hello and welcome to the 7th lesson in the Python Fundamentals course. Here we're gonna have a look at dictionaries as a data type. We are going to use a dictionary to store multiple usernames and passwords, and then we're going to reference this dictionary in order to run our authentication program, which is going to store more than 2 usernames and passwords. So let's have a look at what a dictionary is. The way we create one is, we can call it dict, we can call it whatever we want. It's just a variable. And in this variable, just like in a dictionary, you can have a word and a definition. So you have a string followed by a semicolon followed by another string. The technical term in Python is the first string is the key. So I could have Sanjin and I could have a password for Sanjin, which was ABC123. So Sanjin would be the key and ABC123 would be the value. And when I hit enter, this is stored in memory. And the way I get access to the key, meaning to Sanjin in here, and to whatever are the keys of the dictionary, whatever are the usernames, is I could say dict.keys. And I can also reference the values by going dict.values. And so if we had multiple keys and multiple values, multiple ones would be printed out here. We can also reference the value for the key Sanjin, which is simply going dict, and I think it's a square bracket Sanjin. And this is going to return the password or the value for this particular key, ABC123. So I'm going to now open the authentication program, and I'm going to add dictionaries to this program in order to save multiple usernames and passwords. And just like over there, I'm going to copy this line of code. And this is going to be the first line of code. And we can, the way you add the next key and value is you do a comma. And let's just say we have, 4 users. I'm going to expand this so it's a bit bigger. So we can, let's do some short stuff. We can Sanjin, Bob, 3-letter words, Meg, and Pip. I don't know where I got Pip from. So we can have passwords, Lolo, YOLO, and we can have hashtag N1. Okay, so we have 4 keys and 4 values. The key is our username, the value is our password. So simply, instead of checking whether a username is Sanjin or Bob or Meg or YOLO, we can just replace all this and say in dict. Done. And then if username equals, well, we can now just go dict square bracket username. And I'm going to show you what this does. I'm just going to copy and paste this back into the interactive shell. So we have this dict, and if we go now and just go dict, square bracket and quotes, and we can go for Pip. Yeah, that's Pip's password. Number 1. Beautiful. So now that we're this far, I think this is just going to work. And it requires no further additions. Let's try it. Invalid syntax. Yes, it requires a semicolon there. And I'm just gonna put this guy in here. And we can try whatever username and password. I'm just gonna go F5. Okay, so let's try Meg. Yes, so it accepts Meg as a username, and Meg's password was YOLO. Uh-oh. Incorrect password. Well, let's have a look. We separated all of them, Bob, Meg, Pip. And perhaps we can just go dict square bracket Meg and see if we're gonna find YOLO. We did. So what seems to be the problem? Well, for one, we don't have to worry about Bob anymore because Bob is included in our list. And we can try again. Meg, YOLO. Right. So the first thing we were checking is if username is in the dictionary. And it is, and it's excellent. So it's a valid username. But then once we've checked the username, we should be checking the password. Not the username, password. Now that should do it. F5. Okay, so let's try Pip. Hello again, Pip, and his password is hashtag N1. So hashtag N1. Access granted, even though that Python acted like we were dealing with comments. So hashtag's a dangerous thing to use. But let's try this again just to make sure everything works. We're going to try Meg and YOLO. Excellent. So access denied. Perhaps one last check for access denied. And I'm going to try me. And I'll write whatever for the password. And we have incorrect password, access denied. As you can see, we've sort of just opened the can of worms of what the dictionaries can bring us in Python. But this is a very simple and neat way to use them. It is just a key and a value, like a word and a definition. And we can use these pairs perfectly for usernames and passwords. And you can compile as large a list as you want. And you can actually, if we separated these commas like that, you could make the code relatively neat. Yep, that does it for the end of this tutorial. Have fun with it. Alright, you got to the end and you may be wondering where can you get the file or a PDF document of the same tutorial. Don't worry, the link is right under the video, which will take you to this page. The whole Python Fundamentals course, it is free, and you enroll, you enter, I don't know, I created a Gmail account, aussiejoeblow@gmail.com. Got a password. And agree to the terms, sign up. It could be this easy, I think. And there you are. Pick a tutorial. You'll see the same tutorial as it is on YouTube, and you will have a PDF document that goes with and a downloadable file. So enjoy that and see you later.